Welcome to Mitsubishi Motor Sales of Canada. Bienvenue chez les ventes de véhicules Mitsubishi du Canada.
Thank you for calling Mitsubishi Motor Sales of Canada. If you need immediate roadside assistance, please hang up and dial 1-888-576-4878 and follow the prompt. Please be advised that no customer relations representative is available to take your call at the moment. Please leave us your name, phone number, vehicle identification number, as well as a brief reason for calling, and we will return your call within 24 to 48 business hours.
Hi, my name is Gary Reed. My phone number is 7. I called 5 business days ago in regards to a matter that we discussed a month ago and has been at the dealership back and forth. I still have not received a call back from you guys, and your message here clearly states 24 to 48 hours, so I'm not sure what's going on. So if someone could give me a call back, I have an issue that needs addressing. Thank you. All right, guys, we're on the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. I want to share with you guys, I called them a week ago, Mitsubishi Canada. They did not get back to me, even though they clearly state in their lead up on their phone message system, 24 to 48 hours, we'll get back to you. I called last Friday. They didn't get back to me Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I called again this morning 5 days later, and they called me back. With no information, of course, no updates on my case, but I did record the entire call because they're supposed to be recording it, but they never seem to. They have a case file, and she says she can tell me what has occurred on Mitsubishi Canada's end, which was nothing. They basically called the dealership and said, hey, why haven't you done the reset on this guy's car? The dealership says, we can't, it won't take it. Mitsubishi got back to me and said, well, you need to take it somewhere else to get it done, was their response to me and was unacceptable. So here is the phone call in its entirety where I pretty much tell them what's going to happen if they don't get on my case and fix this car. So be prepared, guys. This is what you're going to deal with Mitsubishi. Zero communication. Hello?
Good morning. May I speak to Mr. Gary Reed, please?
Speaking.
Yes, I'm Natalie calling from Mitsubishi Canada. Thank you for your patience and sorry for the delay. So regarding your case, I also tried to contact the dealership, but at the moment I have not been able to speak with them. But can you please explain a little bit the recent issue you have with your car?
Yeah, it's not a recent issue. It's an ongoing issue where the battery, as you know, in these 2018 models, continually drops 0.01 amps over time. You have to get it reset to gain back, up to 15% battery that you lose over the course of a year. And so I spoke to you guys over a month ago about this, and I was told by Mitsubishi Canada that you guys had contacted the dealer in regards to this. And the response that you guys gave me was that I should go to another dealership to get my car battery reset because this year they've tried 5 times and my car will not accept the battery update or reset procedure, the cell smoothing. And so I went in and talked to the dealer and I wanted to know where we were at with this point, and they said that they had never heard from you guys at all about this case. And both the sales manager, Jason Harvey, and the girl at the front desk both adamantly told me that they had not heard from you guys at all. And I was specifically told by you guys, Mitsubishi Canada, that you had talked to the dealership. Now, I was not happy with the response I got from you guys because all you said was that I need to try another dealership to get this procedure done. Completely missing the point that it's not a matter of me being unhappy with the dealership. There's something wrong with the car because they cannot do the reset. They have tried 5 times to do the reset. My car is currently at 62% battery now. When I called a month ago, it was at 64. Now it's at 62% battery. And Jason has told me that he has gone to various meetings throughout Ontario, dealership meetings, and brought my case up. Now, he tells me if I listen to him and believe everything he says, that he's going to bat and trying to get answers as to why, nothing's being done with my car, including the fact that you guys haven't contacted him back. He tells me that he has requested a technician to come to North Bay and do my car. They have tried to do it with the technicians over the phone, and it still doesn't work. And so your guys' solution to me was, well, you just need to take it to another dealership. And I wasn't happy with that response because that's not a solution. You also told me that I had taken this car in too many times to have the battery reset done on it. And no, that is not the case at all. I've only done this car once a year, 24,000 kilometers, as suggested by Mitsubishi when I bought the car in the warranty booklet. And I had a printout done from the dealership showing everything that I've had serviced on this car because it's all dealer serviced. So now I'm quite upset because I know for a fact that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of these 2018 Mitsubishi PHEVs with the exact same battery statistics as mine. Mitsubishi did not account for the proper life of these cars and batteries. I have a 10-year warranty on this battery. I'm down to 62%. And Mitsubishi, what is this warranty? If I can't get a new battery, what is this warranty to me? It's nothing. I can't sell this car with 62% battery. You're basically hog-tying my hands and saying that the only thing I can do if I want to get rid of this car at 6 years old with 114,000 kilometers on it is to trade it back into Mitsubishi. And I feel like I'm being completely 100% honest here. You guys have underestimated the lifespan of these batteries. Every other country has a statement of so much depreciation, 80%, 70%, whatever it is, before you warranty and replace a battery. Jason is telling me that Mitsubishi has told him they have never replaced a battery and they are not going to replace a battery. Well, that's absolutely asinine because not all cars are the same. And mine now has this issue where it will not take the reset. So there is something wrong with this car. I can't get answers from Jason. He tells me there's nobody higher at the dealership that I can speak to other than him. I can't speak to a general service manager or an operations manager or an owner, that there is him and only him. And for you guys to tell me that the only solution is to drive 150 kilometers each way to go to another dealership, take a full day off work to do that, pay them $300 for this reset procedure. You guys never offered me any compensation to do such. You basically just want me to go troubleshoot for you whether North Bay's computer tech is updated enough, whether they're doing proper procedure updates, etc. Well, that's not my job. Jason, I asked him, has he done other procedures to other PHEVs in the last 6 months? And he tells me, yes, they have, that their computer and update system is working and that their techs know what they're doing. So obviously, if I listen to the service manager at my dealership, there's an issue with my car. And I'm quite upset now because I talked to you guys a month ago about this and got zero response. I had to wait, almost 2 months. 6-7 weeks before I never heard anything back from my dealer. I went in and talked to them again, hence starting this next round of communication with you guys because they didn't have any answers and hadn't heard from anybody either. And what I'm looking for is, I'm looking for a new battery is what I'm looking for. These cars need it. This car has worked admirably for 6 years, but the battery is not holding up as long as Mitsubishi thought they would. And mine is not the only battery to do this. There are hundreds of cases online. I belong to every forum that there is. And I think we're going to be heading for a class action here very shortly unless I get some answers in response from Mitsubishi. The ball is in your court, and I need you guys to start acting accordingly. All I'm asking for, look, I run a media center. I do videos. We're well informed and we share the information. I'm not happy with how this car has gone down. Your response ever over the 6 years in regards to this issue of charging people to do a battery reset. No other company does that with their batteries. $27 million a year in revenue for Mitsubishi to have us bring our cars in and get the battery reset every year. You know, I'm quite upset about this. So anyway, the ball is in your court. That's my issue. The car will not accept the battery resetting, smoothing procedure. And I'm at 62% battery and dropping about 1% per month. So, and I'm looking for a new battery. And this has all been documented and sent in through Jason to Mitsubishi Canada and Mitsubishi Japan 6 or 8 months ago, according to Jason. Now somebody's lying to me, either Mitsubishi Canada or the dealership, and I need to get to the bottom of it. That's where I'm at.
Okay, I understand. I'm sorry again for all of your experience. So yes, lastly, in February when you contacted us for the first time, I also contacted North Bay, and they informed us regarding the reset and the smoothing of the battery that you have done before and you have tried to do. And at this time they said everything was fine with the car. But now, as you said, they were not able to do this reset. In such case, normally, the dealership can contact directly our technician, our tech line.
And they have done that.
To assist them. So in this case, once they have more information, they will provide you with an update. So the best thing I can do now is to verify with the tech line, and maybe they can contact the dealer back. But at the moment, the dealer will inform you once they have more information regarding your car, because it's more technical information than hearing.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to interrupt. Okay, I just want to interrupt you there because this has been ongoing for months. And as I say, when I called you in February and we went back to the dealership and they've tried 5 times now, 5 days, I have brought my car in unsuccessfully. Now you're telling me that somebody needs to look into this. Well, nobody's working on my case. 2 months went by and I finally brought myself back into the dealership when I had a day off work and said, where are we at? And Jason tells me, he stands there and looks at me and says, there's nothing else I can do for you. So that to me, nobody's working on my case. Mitsubishi Canada, nor the dealership. Because 2 months went by, nobody contacted me. They didn't do anything on my behalf. Mitsubishi Canada didn't do anything on my behalf. It's like I was just left in limbo for 2 months until I went back in and talked to them and said, hey, this problem isn't going away. In fact, I've dropped another 2% battery. So my other issue is that there is no tracking of my case. What's being done? Who's being talked to? What is the follow-up? Why did it take 2 months? Why did it take from February till now? So even more than that, before somebody, like you're telling me you're going to contact Techline. Well, why hasn't somebody already contacted Techline? I'm driving this car and spending twice as much on fuel and charges, and the car is running constantly. Everyone knows what happens. You may not, but the technicians know that when the battery gets to this low state, you can't get through your kilowatt hours without the engine running. I'm getting 22 kilometers per charge now, but the engine runs twice in that interval. So I don't know where to go from here, but I don't feel that anybody is working on my case. Do you understand? Because nobody contacted me or told me, here's what we're doing. I have no paper trail from you guys, no email. I have asked Jason, email me who you're corresponding with. He tells me he's talked to people at meetings. He's talked to Mitsubishi Japan. Where is the proof? I have not been given an email, a copy of a phone, a written report of a phone conversation, nothing. I have no proof that anyone is doing anything for me and this vehicle.
Okay, so as I said to you, I will try to have more information. I will also try to contact.
Do you have a case number? Do you have a case number for me that when you pull it up, it has a bunch of information from the dealership and from my calls in, like how long we've been working on this, talking about this?
So we have a case number here in customer relations just regarding your case when you contacted us and what we have done here in customer relations. We do not have information from the dealer side.
Can you get that information from the dealer side to verify that they're doing what they're telling me they're doing?
So the only thing I can do is contact the dealership again to have more information regarding your case and see what they will say to me. But I do not have specific information.
Okay.
So
Because
that you should go with them.
Okay, because I was going to say, they have told me that no one has contacted them from you guys, from your Mitsubishi Canada office. They are adamant that no one has contacted them or talked to them about my case. So someone is lying to me because you're saying I'm going to contact them again, and they're telling me, no, wait a minute, we've never been contacted.
Okay, as I told to you in February, I contacted the dealership. I spoke to Gina, that is very not with Jason. And and right after that, I contacted you also.
Okay, because this is my problem, is that we need to have some kind of proof and verification of the process, the steps, what's going on, and what's being done, because there's no accountability for Mitsubishi. And look, I don't want to sue anybody. I just want a new battery in my car. You promised me 35 kilometers per charge for the life of the car. I'm 6 years into a 10-year warranty, and I'm not getting what was promised. I'm getting half of what was promised. And nobody seems to be working on this case is my main issue here, gripe.
Okay, I understand. So just for your information, you said, it was, you said 35 kilometers, but please be aware that the battery can depreciate when you use it during his lifetime.
Right. Okay. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Yes, we understand there's degradation of the battery, but when I was sold this car by Mitsubishi in 2018, it was promoted that this is what you get. Don't worry about it. The battery is going to be the same throughout the life of the car, which was 35 kilometers when I bought it. Nobody said, oh, by the way, sir, in 10 years, you're going to have half battery or less. Not even 6 years, right? So these were marketed and sold as, this is what you're buying today. Don't worry, you're going to get this same range and performance out of this battery for 10 years. Don't worry about it. You have a 10-year warranty is what I was told when I bought it. And I am not getting anywhere near what the car was when I bought it. That is right there, class actionable. You guys sold these as 10 years. Here's what you're getting. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't sweat it at all. You've got a 10-year warranty. What does the 10-year warranty mean? It apparently doesn't mean a whole lot.
Okay, because as I told you, there is a natural degradation of the battery.
Yes, I understand that.
Of course, it will not have the 35 kilometers capacity.
Right, and you know how this was presented to people when they sold the cars? Yes, we understand degradation. We understand that. This was very sneaky by Mitsubishi, and I'm being very forthright and honest with you guys. They gave us more than 35 kilometers, insinuating that we take X amount off the top, 2 kilowatt hours off the top, 30% off the bottom, because your car will never use that 30%. It goes into charge mode and it is not usable. We're giving you more now so that as the degradation occurs, at the end of the battery, you're going to receive the same performance. That is how it was presented to us, and that is simply not the case.
Yes, as I told you, I will try again to contact the dealership to have more information.
Right.
And, I will contact you back once I have.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, but I also want you to know that I'm not going away, and neither are the other hundreds of people in the forums with the same stats on their batteries that we are. Like, it's going to come to something here if we don't start getting results and start getting, at least communication. I'm not even getting communication at this point.
I'm doing my best to provide you all the information I can and all the information I have, so I will contact you back once I have more information regarding the case. Okay?
Yes. Okay. I will be waiting with bated breath. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. And that right there, folks, is why you don't buy a Mitsubishi PHEV anything. Because they don't do anything for your case. She's telling me that, I need to get more information. Well, why did 2.5 months go by before you decided you needed to get more information? You were made aware of my case and what was going on in February, months after I talked to the dealership and they were supposedly working on this and getting the information. And yes, if I seem hot in this video, I am. I'm not taking any more from these guys, and it's going to be a lawsuit. I know that's what's going to have to happen to get these guys going, and I know that there are hundreds of you guys out there who own the same year as me with the exact same issues, and this isn't a one-off. There isn't anything particular wrong with my car. That car has worked admirably for 6 years. The fallacy is that they didn't estimate in Northern Ontario climates, cold weather, and all these other things, how these batteries were going to last. Your mistake, Mitsubishi, and all you need to do to fix it is put a new battery in people's cars instead of jerking us along like this, and they won't do it. We're going to have to sue them, guys, to get some results. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.